Hi everyone, welcome to Battlestar Galactica, and today we're taking a look at the JCPenney Christmas Wish Book from 1979. Now this catalog is very important to Battlestar Galactica collectors because of the JCPenney exclusive 3-packs, and we're going to see them in a second. I recently did a review of one of the 3-packs, but you're going to see all three in all their glory on a particular page. But this is also important for Star Wars collectors, Buck Rogers, Star Trek, and even Alien fans. Here you see the Star Wars sheets and curtains. You see Darth Vader's TIE Fighter there, Luke Skywalker's X-Wing hanging from the ceiling, two kids playing the Star Wars board game. Just a great photo there. Just take a look at that. Look at those vibrant colors. Here you're going to see a black hole sleeping bag. This is interesting because when this catalog came out, the black hole had not been issued by Disney yet, and that's a really nice sleeping bag. I don't think I've ever seen one of these at a show or on eBay. Here is the very, very popular Talking Daggett by Mattel that was issued in 1979. Here's a Kenner plush Chewbacca, which is also very hard to find and very, very popular. The Kenner toothbrush there, which I think they also issued for the $6 Million Man. Here's a very rare Cylon inflatable chair. And we're going to look at the company that made this in the future, but that is a very rare piece. Here are the Cylon AM radio and the Cylon math calculator by Vanity Fair. You're going to notice the price on this calculator was not cheap. $18 for 1979 is not cheap at all. And I did videos on those. If you haven't seen them, definitely check it out. Here's the Ben Cooper Alien costume. That is a holy grail for a lot of Alien collectors. Here's another Kenner piece. I believe they owned the Play-Doh brand at this point, and they came out with that awesome set. Here's the very popular, the most popular, best-selling Galactica item by Mattel, the Space Alert game. And you see the Star Wars Kenner electronic game, which also was very expensive for the time. The Galactica game was much cheaper. Here is a awesome game by Kenner. It's kind of like a carnival shooting game, very, very hard to find. Here are two pop pads by Kenner, the Jawa and R2-D2, a few of the games that came out that year. Again, we're all familiar with these, very, very popular. And here is the page I was talking about. JCPenney was a huge supporter of Mattel's Battlestar Galactica line, and they offered pretty much everything that year. Here are the three packs. I did a review of the first one, like I said before, and we'll be looking at these other two in the future. These are extremely hard to find. Just amazing pieces for Mattel Galactica fans. Here are the 4 ships that were huge sellers for Mattel in 78, 79, and even 1980. The Cylon Raider, the Colonial Viper, the Colonial Scarab, and the Colonial Stellar Probe. And you notice the price difference between the two imagined ships by Mattel and the 2 ships that appeared on the TV show. And below this, you're going to see a hint of what was to come for Buck Rogers. The initial line by Mego, you're going to see it in a second. JCPenney offered 2 4-packs of those, very rare. There's the HG Toys Buck Rogers playset, as well as the walking 12-inch scaled Tweaky by Mego. Here are some generic space toys that you could have bought at cut rate prices to play with your Star Wars figures, your Galactica figures, and your Buck Rogers figures. Then JCPenney supported Alien in a big way, which is amazing for an R-rated movie. You see the Kenner figure there. Here are a lot of the South Bend Star Trek The Motion Picture items. Very, very popular today. Very, very hard to find, especially in sealed condition. I love that HG Toys Alien Target set. And here is what's important to Star Wars collectors. All the Kenner Star Wars items. It dwarfs what JCPenney was offering for Battlestar Galactica. This needs no explanation. We're all familiar with these toys. Just incredible. There is a very important Star Wars exclusive that you're going to see in a second. The Sonic Land Speeder, which I believe was only available through JCPenney and maybe it was available in Canada. I'm not sure about that, but just an iconic piece. You're going to see that in a second. Here are the die-cast ships that are very, very collectible today. The remote control Jawa Sandcrawler. That is a Holy Grail piece in a sealed box. Almost impossible to find. Obviously, the Death Star. And here is the Sonic Land Speeder I was talking about. Pretty rare piece to find. Here are the iconic multi-packs by JCPenney. These go in the thousands, believe it or not. Just unbelievable how rare and desirable they are. There is the Darth Vader TIE Fighter, the X-Wing fighter piloted by Luke Skywalker, the carrying case, and the Kenner-created Imperial Troop Transporter. I thought it was amazing that on the Mandalorian TV show, they brought that toy to life, making it an official vehicle in the Star Wars universe. So just really cool items here. I love these 4-packs. I've never seen them for sale anywhere. And when they do come up for auction, they go for, again, huge amounts of money. Here is the underrated 12-inch line of figures. I love these so much, especially Boba Fett. There's the Droid Factory, another Kenner-created playset just for their Star Wars line. And here are more of the Ben Cooper costumes, like the alien one that we saw before. These were so popular. They were bestsellers for years for Ben Cooper and most department stores. I really like those, especially the Chewbacca one. I know that the Boba Fett, I believe, is the second to last 12-inch Star Wars figure ever to be issued. Here is the Vertibird by Mattel for Battlestar Galactica, and I'm going to do a whole episode on this set. It has a very interesting history that a lot of people are not aware of. That is an awesome piece and very hard to find, especially mint in box. So if you see that at auction, definitely pick it up. Here is a Darth Vader model kit, some of the Star Wars watches. There is no Galactica watch in this catalog, and I recently did a video of that, and I talked about the battle on the playground between the Star Wars Mafia and the Galactica crew. So definitely check out that video if you haven't seen that. And here in closing again is that awesome page of Galactica toys. Just take a look at this. Imagine if you can go back in time. I would order 100 of these each. I just love them. I hope you enjoyed this look at the 1979 JCPenney Christmas Toy Catalog Wish Book. It's well worth it just for that one page of Galactica toys. Please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss a future installment, and please give this episode a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great Galactica day, everyone.